Okay guys, so today I'm going to do the ride or die tag, and Jaclyn Hill created this tag. I think it was a cool idea to give your favorite of all time products. So some of them are actually funny because they're newer products, but I haven't found anything like them. Like, they're amazing. So I mean, I use them almost every day now, and then some of them I have had for years. Like, I'll let you know though. So down below, let me know your favorite or ride or die products, and we're going to get straight into the video. So I'm going to start with foundation. So my favorite foundation is actually a newer foundation on the market, and it's drugstore, so that's pretty great. It's actually the Loreal Infallible Pro Glow. I don't know why, but I just gravitate towards this foundation. I literally have been wearing it almost any time I want to do my makeup. I want to put this on. I'm not wearing it today, but it's just, I love it because of the fact that it makes your skin look so healthy. And then I can mattify it by putting like the powder that I'm going to show you over it, or I can use a different powder to just give that glow even more. So it's like literally my favorite foundation. Tell you a little bit about it. It's a radiant finish. It wears up to 24 hours. It says. I've never had it on that long, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who keeps their makeup on 24 hours. That'd be a long time. I would agree that it has a medium coverage and that it says it's an air-light texture. I feel like you can definitely feel it on your skin, but it's not very heavy, and you get pretty good coverage for what you're feeling, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. So we're gonna move on to concealer, and it's funny because her concealer is actually my favorite concealer, but if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I use this in every single tutorial, so it's definitely a favorite, and it's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I really need another one. Like, it is so gone. But can I tell you how long this lasted? Like, for me, I literally use it every day. It has lasted so long. And I have shade Light Warm. I don't know, I have it underneath my eyes today. I kind of use it to highlight the center of my face. It's just a really good concealer. And it's my favorite concealer, actually. Duh. I'm doing a ride or die tag. Of course it's a favorite concealer. So this has to kind of do with the foundation that I chose. My next product is my favorite powder that I like to set my face with for two reasons. I love this powder, which is the Studio Fix powder by MAC, because it gives such a great finish. It is a matte finish, and mine's an NC20, but with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, it gives me just a natural finish. I don't know if it's just the way that I apply it, because I don't apply it very heavily. If I wanted, I guess you could say, a more matte look, I could apply more powder, I guess. I mean, I would think. But I love that I have the option to either have like a super dewy look. You know, if we're on an island and I only have these products, I could do both. I could do a matte look and I could do a super dewy look, just not put a lot of powder on. So that is why it's my favorite. And then we're going to move on to what I use to set my under eyes and my face. Like, if I'm contouring or anything, I use this to set my face. I used to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder a lot, and I still really like it. But when you find a product that is so good and so cheap, I guess you could say, like, why wouldn't you use it? It's crazy. So this is actually the Airspun loose face powder, which I've heard a lot of people talk about, but it is amazing. Like, it's literally, it's great. How could you not want to use something that's like so affordable and so good, you know? But the only complaint I do have is that it has like an old lady smell. Like, does anybody else get that? Because it totally smells like perfumey, like old lady perfume. So now we're gonna kind of cheat a little bit, I guess you could say, because she used an eyeshadow palette as her favorite, and I mean, that kind of makes sense because you're not gonna choose one favorite eyeshadow and just wear that one. I like so much eyeshadows, so the way I kind of cheated, I guess you could say, is I decided to do the same thing with blush and contour shades or bronzing shades and highlighters. So with that being said, we're going to start with the contour kit that I chose, which is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. First of all, because they're so creamy, they're so buttery. Subconscious and Shadow Play are my favorite shades in this. So, and then also you have the highlight shades too, which I really like. The middle one, which is Lyric, to highlight underneath my eye area. that is why I chose that. I know it's kind of cheating. I did the same thing with blush, and it's actually, I'd say, a newish product. It's newer to me. I've only had it maybe 5 months. But this is the Morphe 9B palette, and can we just talk about why this is, like, this is perfect. Like, why wouldn't you want this? If you're stuck on a desert island, or if you can only use one makeup product, one blush palette, again, why wouldn't you want to use the Morphe 9B palette? Like, come on. It's amazing. So, with that being said, of course, I had to do the same thing with highlight. Pearl and Champagne Pop are literally to die for. I don't have it on today, but I can totally apply it over so we can kind of get that glow going. I'm gonna mix them together a little bit, even more. Like, come on, look at that. Plus, it has a blush topper in here, so once again, I'm kind of thinking like, okay, if I only could use these products, how can I make them, you know, how can I get the most use out of all the products, I guess you could say. That is why I chose that. So I also chose, for eyeshadows, a Morphe palette, but I kind of did one that's going to be not something that everybody's going to gravitate towards, and it is the 35C, and it's all matte eyeshadows with a bunch of choices, like color and everything. So the reason I chose this palette is because, first of all, you get your warms, you get your neutrals, you get so many different colors. Like, I mean, I could go all the way from a green look to a smoky look to, you know, a bright summer yellow and orange look. I mean, it's just everything you could possibly want except for no shimmer. And my thought process behind that was like, oh, you know what, I can use those two highlighters and just apply them over the eyeshadows. See, I'm thinking ahead if this was ever like a real situation. So I'm pretty sure that's all the palettes that I chose. We're gonna move on to a couple other products that I have left. My next ride or die item is my favorite lipstick, and it's the YSL Rouge Volupté in shade 1. And it is just like the perfect nudie pink. It's the perfect nude pink. And that is why I literally could wear this with any eye look that I create with my 35C palette, right? So, for gloss, my favorite gloss, I decided that I was going to use Turkish Delight by Nars. Go figure. Because it is literally amazing. And it kind of changes the shade of the, I don't know, when you mix it together, it adds something to it when you mix it with the YSL lipstick. So I have the Turkish Delight gloss, and then I have them two together, and then I have the YSL lipstick by itself right there. And now I think I only have 2 more products that have to do with the eye, and it's my favorite mascara. I bet if anybody watches my videos, they can probably guess my favorite mascara choice. It's a High Impact Extreme because it gives the most amount of volume, and I love the brush. It reminds me of another brand. It has like that, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it has that like spiky brush, you know, and it reminds me of the Loreal brush. Now, as far as the mascara, I don't know because I have Loreal, but I just prefer to use this one. I think this one's a little bit thicker in formula than the Loreal, is probably why I like it more, because I just feel like it gives my lashes like so much more volume. And then my favorite eyeliner is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Liner Pen, because it just has like this perfect point tip, and you can literally flick it, you know, like, and do whatever with it. Like, it's just perfect. I mean, why? It's like the perfect pen to use. And I think that I like this the most because I've had it for probably, I would say, at least 5 months. And I feel like when I wear eyeliner as much as I do, I would be running out, but it lasts. So that makes me think like, you know, hello, desert island, I only have one liner. Which one do I want? I want the one that's going to last the longest. I want the one that's going to be the blackest. It's going to give me the most color payoff. It's going to help me get that sharp lick at the end, you know what I mean? So that is why that's my favorite. Okay guys, so that completes today's tag video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe for future videos, and leave a comment down below what your favorite items would be or what you would bring on a desert island with you. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Why wouldn't you use the 9 Morphe B? The 9B Morphe. Leave a comment down below of what your favorite products or your products you would bring with you on a desert island would be. Belle, seriously.